By the way, nobody wants your notifications. Meaning, hey, I'm just calling to check in. Nobody wants your check-in. Do you want somebody to say, oh, Ken, I'm just checking in? What the heck does that mean? Do not make a check-in call. No one wants your notification. When you get a notification right now, what do you do on your phone? Swipe off. That is what they're doing. And then you're like, ooh, I got 1% conversion. Because you suck.
You suck.
No, because we do notifications. We don't want to do that. That's not marketing.
That's not marketing. Okay, I like it. This one's an interesting one, though. Sharon is great. Sharon is a very smart guy. I highly recommend anybody go watch him. The reason a lot of people struggle to grow their referrals, to grow their upsells or their cross sales from people that are already in their funnel, or even to get those people to actually like buy something for the very first time. As like he points out in this video, he talks about how he takes it in the context of realtors. Realtors will reach out, they'll do a check-in call. Hey, how you doing? I'm just checking in, seeing how you're doing. Because like the sales cycle for a real estate agent is very long. I might meet you at a party and you say, hey, I'm planning on selling my house, but I don't know when, blah, 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 blah. So you need to be like staying relevant and checking in with them. So you do that next month, the month after. Hey, just checking in. And it's completely ineffective. And then it's completely ineffective for a couple of reasons. And one is like when you call somebody and say, I'm just checking in, and there's clearly a business goal on the back end of it, what you're effectively saying to the other person is like, I'm giving you homework. I would like you to tell me how I can help you, right? It's the old, let me know if I can ever add value, right? Hey, let me know if there's any way I can help you. That's a terrible way to end any conversation, by the way, because effectively you're saying to the other person, hey, here's the homework. You figure out how I can help you, and then you let me know, and I will do it for you. And it's like, that's more energy than I'm willing to put into you doing a favor for me. And it's the same with the check-in call. Hey, I'm just checking in. How you doing? Right? And now they have to try and meet you halfway. Not very effective. The better way to do check-in calls is to always have a purpose, always have a reason that's personalized to that person. So Anuj, we met at this party a couple of weeks ago. You said that you were interested in selling your house. You're interested if the timing was right, then blah, 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 blah. Yo, Anuj, just wanted to ping you because I got this update from my lender that their interest rates are dropping, or they got a report that the Fed is going to be bringing their rates down by like a quarter of a basis point over the next quarter. So I'm thinking that we're going to see housing prices drop, and that's going to be a really good opportunity for you to get into something. Just letting you know, I know you're not maybe ready to buy yet, but keep that pinned in the back of your mind that like we're going into this season where it might start to get really juicy. Let me know if you have any questions, right? Or hey, Anuj, you had mentioned that you were interested in this particular neighborhood, that you really liked living downtown, and that you wanted something with walkability. I just came across this cool listing. I thought you might like it. I thought you might like it. Like, take a look at it. But I'm curious, like, what's your aesthetic? Do you like this vibe? And it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. I like the area, but I don't like this building. Oh, that's okay. What do you like? Well, I like this, and this. Cool. I'll keep an eye out for that, and I'll let you know if I come across anything, right? So you're reaching out and you're saying, I thought of you. I thought of this thing that you told me before, and I found an opportunity to put this in front of you, and it might add some value for you. So that's the context of like a real estate agent. But for any industry, for any business, you need to be thinking about ways that you can reach out proactively to your customer base and say, hey, here's the thing that I found that might bring you a ton of value. What we did at Escape on this one is, whenever we would have a new hold come out, or a new design piece of hardware, we would reach out to the gym owner and we would send them just a sample of the product. Like, hey, here's a couple of things that we just made. They're called the Lone Star. Here's what's neat about them. Thought you might find this really valuable because we were getting a lot of feedback from route setters that they were hitting this problem, putting holds onto the wall. So we created this thing. They're like a quarter each. And take a bunch, use them, let us know what the route setters think, right? So now you're giving them a reason, you're giving them free product, leading with value. They're going to put you in their brain of like, oh, this person is doing cool stuff. Maybe if they're in that purchasing cycle and they're ready to buy something, maybe you weren't on their list, but because you timed it just right and now this thing's landing in their doorstep for free, they're like, oh, we should go check out what they're doing. And that is how you do that check-in call. It's not just, hey, calling in the check-in and shoot the shit and see what you're doing. Tell me about how the kids are. Like, That is a waste of everybody's time. Don't call me just to check in. Call me with a particular reason and make that reason more about me than about you. You do that, you're going to be doing pretty good. So that's all I got.